you about how to go about the avocado methodology. You know, I am an absolute fan of avocados. You know, when I do spend, you know, some extended periods of time in my home country or my original home country of Italy, there's many things I miss. One of them is avocados, because I don't know, avocados, by the time they travel to Europe, they taste horrible. And also, so, you know, there's you know, avocados are actually kind of like a little bit funny, because unless you touch them, they can be misleading, right? They look ripe, they're not ripe. They look like the other way around. And that gentle squeeze tells you a lot, even if the package says don't squeeze, and you're looking around for cameras, you're looking around if anybody's watching you, and you give that little squeeze because it's almost addictive. You know you need to do it. So there's three types of avocados. There's the ripe avocado, there's the green, not ready to eat avocado, and then there is the rotten avocado. There's the same thing with properties. There's three types of properties. So let's basically go about the squeezes. I'm going to give you step by step, call it protocol or procedure or script for you to actually understand which avocados are ready, which ones you want to buy, which ones you want to eat, and which ones you must just let go or wait. The first one is, can you tell me more about your circumstances? You want to ask this open-ended question. Can you tell me more about your circumstances? Not to the agent. You want to ask that to the seller, right? To the seller. And if they say, what do you mean by that? You can say, well, what I mean is that, what are you trying to achieve by selling this property? You want to understand. If they tell you, for example, well, you know, we just had another baby, and this house is a little bit too small. We're looking to buy a bigger house, but we need to sell this one first. That is a green avocado. They're not going to sell below market value. They're going to wait until they find somebody that falls in love with the property, pay full market value, then they're going to move. But if you're going to get a different answer, for example, the kind of answer I got, was actually two weeks ago, where I say, well, you know, I've inherited this property, and I don't want to stay here anymore. And on top of that, I'm actually suffering from cancer. Then, you know, you've got somebody that is a ripe avocado. You've got a seller that need to sell. Inherited, so they have no issue. They got it for free. You know, you don't look into the horse of into the mouth of the gift horse. They're not well. They're thinking about selling before they might not be around, and it becomes a bigger issue. Now you've got the ripe avocado. Squeeze number one. Squeeze number two. Great technique. If I could give you a cash-only offer, what is the lowest price that you can sell the property for? If I could give you a cash-only offer today, what would the lowest price that you'd be prepared to accept? So there is another killer question that is going to explore the price points. And let's say that person is going to say 600,000. Then you've got a number. You got a number to work from, because you know how much the property is worth, because you are a power user of Lightstone property that I'm going to give you access to. Then you gotta shut up. You gotta shut up. The biggest challenges in negotiation is that you don't listen and you're not silent enough. I hope you're making notes, frantic notes. This is guaranteed to change the way you negotiate properties. And then squeeze number three, the final squeeze. When they're going to tell you 600,000, you're going to ask, what makes you say so? You're going to get an array of answers. It might be because that's a balance on the bond, and I don't want to sell it for less than I owe to the bank. It could tell you, I've already purchased another property somewhere else, and I need this money to pay for transfer fees. You can write a book. Maybe one day I will write a book, but that already gives you the ability to squeeze the avocado without paying, without buying the avocado, and you're only going to pick the ones that are actually ready and ripe. So I hope Kumo is back as quickly as possible, because otherwise Kumo is missing some absolute gems, diamonds. Let me know I'm going quite speedy, but let me know if this is going to be helpful. If maybe, is this the kind of questions you ask, or you're saying, wow, I never thought about asking these questions. Next time, I'm going to think about Carlo and I'm going to try those things. Because when you ask the first time, you are going to be a little bit of a, well, you're not going to be great. Let's put it like this. But practice makes you perfect. There, I love the avocado technique. It's insightful. Always think about that. You know, you will never forget, is this a ripe avocado? Is this a green avocado? Is this a rotten avocado? Bitumelo is asking, how much does it cost to become a qualified estate agent and your platform? We're going to later talk about the investment that you might want to do to access the propertyhack.club. And on special cases, I do help members of the club to obtain the Fidelity Fund certificate, but only as long as you are a member of the propertyhack.club. So that's, please keep all the feed on the chat line, because I'm on my own to try to go the chat line and the QA. I'm going to lose my marbles and it's going to be very difficult. Keep the questions quick because this is live. And you're going to use some of these techniques and you're going to achieve the kind of results that I wanted to show this message on our online collaboration platform exclusive for the club members. Look at what Dale has achieved. I read it for you. Hi, hackers. I received an email to confirm that my new property was registered in the Johannesburg Deeds office. The market value of the property is $750,000 and I bought it for $550,000. That's 26 below market value. That's a 200,000 upfront profit that you need to think, how long does it take me in my normal job to make 200,000? And you can read the rest for yourself. That's the kind of messages that I love to see in the chat line. And Dale has got a full-time job, but is using the same strategies and techniques that I'm sharing with you today. Obviously, you know, I'll try to do my best to give you maximum value, you know, over today's workshop. And if you want to take your game to the next level, then you can consider joining the propertyhack.club.